What is up?
Oh,
Live and uncut. It is Sunday Night Live.
that's right. It's Sunday Night Live. C'est la vie, seize the gay. Uh,
See the gay.
now we tried to get the theme song going, of course, but we couldn't figure it out. We were on here 5 minutes beforehand, not live. A little curse behind the curtain.
Yeah. Well,
But it
peek into
doesn't
how the
matter.
bread's made.
I'm sure everyone saw the theme song. We have a beautiful new theme. Of course, this is DP.
This is DP, y'all. Welcome to DP with D and Paige. And we got a beautiful theme song made by the wonderful Samantha Paget.
Correct.
Um,
Yes, it's by Samantha
We
Paget.
got her music.
She's an amazing comedian. She's an amazing friend, and she made us a theme song, which I'm sure you all heard, but we'll put it at the beginning of next week's show.
Next week, you'll have to tune in. Something to keep you posted.
Because we've explained it since the beginning. DP is all about double penetrating your ears with riffs. It's all about jokes. It's all about being outlaws. But mainly, it's all about as little effort as possible. And we didn't test this once until 5 minutes before the show, and here we are. Theme song.
You've heard of low budget production. This is no budget production right here. We try to keep a zero cost.
We try to keep it low budget and zero effort. It's definitely zero effort.
And that's what you get. You get half an hour to an hour of fun times.
That's what you get. Exactly. Half an hour to an hour. Now, a little bit of housekeeping. It will be half an hour today, maybe 35 minutes, because it's time to enter Sandman. Today's the big day. Sorry to all you normal citizens that wanted to go in, but the tickets are taken. Not open to the public. If you'd like to see Sandman and me, you got to wait until July 1st through the 3rd, because this one's not open to the public.
Hell yeah, baby! You're doing a private Sandman.
Private Sandman. Well, it's like a show, but I think it's like a soft opening, so they're doing it for like all the people that like maybe invested and like built the club, like and whatnot. And comics each got 2 free comics, so.
Oh hell yeah, dude! You're doing a company show.
But you got to know a celebrity like me if you want to get in.
Well, I knew a celebrity, and I didn't get invited, so.
That happens to be because you're 4.5 hours away. The tickets would have gone to you. You would have gotten it if you wanted them. That's exactly what happened. But we've got the great Nick Piccinino and his roommate taking the tickets, and it's going to be beautiful.
Nick Piccinino, you snagged those ticks.
He's a
Hell
good
yeah.
friend. I think he'll have a good time, and it's going to be a great show. We shall see how this club is.
Did you do it?
I can't wait. It's so exciting. A brand new club.
Oh yeah, dude! Hell yeah! Richmond, Virginia, getting a comedy club for real. A
Brand
comedy
new
club
club.
that is actually a comedy club.
Oh, I'm not here to talk junk about anyone else, but I like that this one's in the city. That's what I'll say. I like that it's in the heart of the city.
Hell yeah, dude! Hell yeah! I'm not a comic, so I can talk as much shit as I want.
You can, if you want to say whatever you want, I'll sit here and I'll be respectful, of course. You can say what you like. But what I will say is, I have no opinions held that any clubs in the country are shitty. I would like to work all of them, so I'm a fan of all of them. Funny Bones, improv. I love all of them. I love big business, and I love Funny Bone and improv to double penetrate me. Just get inside.
And I will second that. I love any and all clubs that will hire my brother, but
Well,
I'll
thank
still
you so
talk
much.
shit about him.
Well, thank you so much.
I'll keep it on my private Twitter.
Yeah, this is for friends only. Sometimes you have friends only opinions. Sometimes, I'm not going to say
Yeah.
any specific words, but there might be a hard ER you want to throw, and that's for friends only.
Oh, there's our ticket holder.
There's Nick, he's gay, and he's coming to the Sandman. I'm telling you, I'm going to play Enter Sandman 40 times when I walk there. It's time to enter the Sandman.
As soon as you hit that car, you're just gonna be like.
That's right. It's time, baby. It is time to enter the Sandman.
So Nick, how many times did you have to call in to Paige before you won those tickets?
He called in.
Did he do
didn't
it?
even use the hashtag. He got him because he's a friend. And
Dude, is that what you do for your comp tickets when your friends want some? It's like they have to call in radio show style, and the first three to call in get tickets to your show.
That's exactly right. When I have 3 friends who want tickets and I only have 2 comps, I get them all in a room and I throw a broom. I snap a broom over my knee and I just throw it down and say, "Who wants to enter the Sandman the most?" I let them fight. I'm trying to. My goal in life is just to turn everything into a blood sport. I want everything. I don't know. Like I just like combat sports. I like wrestling mostly, but it's like I like watching, UFC or I watched boxing the other night. I just like sweaty guys hitting each other, and I don't know why society won't let us have the Coliseum. You know what I mean? Because it's like they should. The fighters should be allowed to fight to the death if they want to. You know what I mean?
I mean,
And
I'll tell you what, brother.
Would be so here for it. To see someone actually get killed in a fight, it would be like, oh my god.
Sounds to me like you're just not looking hard enough.
True, that's a good point. It's probably out there, but it's not necessarily something you can watch.
You gotta hop on that Tor browser and do a little research.
That's true, and I am an outlaw. What's more outlaw than watching like fights to the death?
There's not much. There's not much. That's the outlaw lifestyle. You gotta watch people die. You gotta get in the ring.
There needs to be blood on the streets, people dying all the time. I'm not saying that on a live stream, but
you're putting it on your personal Twitter.
Either 2 men who are willing to do it, or 2 women. I'll watch women kill each other. Whoever's willing to do it, either that, or instead of getting rid of the death penalty, we just make 2 like monsters fight that are in prison, and the winner gets to leave. That's what they should do. The winner gets to leave. It's like there's a lot of dirtbags out there. There's the prisons are overflowing. What the fuck? Why can't we let a lion loose on someone?
If you're gonna die anyway,
it's perfect.
If you're doomed to die anyway, you may as well get some fun out of it.
A lion.
Hey, I'll say I'm not one to usually watch people kill each other live, but I will watch people kill each other live if I can get a sick-ass chili dog and a Coke with fries.
Yeah, I'll be there with popcorn. That's hilarious. Like, I want to know about the snacks that will be available at the Coliseum.
It's whatever I can sneak into my big-ass coat.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
I've got some Sour Patch Kids. I've got a couple Milk Duds. Got some Whoppers, some Flamin' Hot Cheetos, and I'm sneaking into the public execution.
Yeah, what is the best snack to eat while watching a fight to the death?
Oh, I'm gonna say Takis.
Takis, interesting, because they're little straws and you got a thirst for blood. Is that why?
Yeah, they make you hungry for it. They burst your, they make you mad because they got the heat. They get you flaming at the gills.
And popcorn and just anything with salt, because I want my bloodthirst levels to go up.
Noah Aiden, thank you for that little heart. Heart you too,
Noah Aiden in the house. I can't wait. I'm for his wedding. Congratulations to Noah. He's gonna be a married.
Yo, you getting married, dude? Holy shit! Congrats.
A married man. Sorry if that's not out there, Noah, but I feel like it is.
So this boy's gonna be a dad.
Well, hopefully it's not a shotgun wedding, but all respect to this.
I was thinking more down the line, but maybe you know something I don't.
It'd be funny. They should call weddings where it's a pregnancy shotgun weddings, but they should also call weddings where it's like all of their friends know there's domestic dispute taking place. That should also be called a shotgun wedding. What do you think?
Yo, dude, how awful would that be? It's like you're getting married out of wedlock, and you're hoping nobody knows, and then you just pop on to like congratulate somebody, and there's some dumb fuck like me who's just like, he's gonna be a dad.
Yeah,
and then everybody else is just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, just get up and it's like, I love you, brother. Congratulations, and I can't wait to see you be a father. And everyone's just like, what? That has to be in one of those Meet the Fockers or something. You know what I mean? Like revealing that it's a shotgun wedding. That it has to be.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
That is
That's right up.
too much of a
Sorry, go ahead.
character right there. To not for no comedy movie to have done it.
I would put that in the same camp as like when somebody just gets blackout drunk and then they out somebody.
Well, I'll tell you. I mean, your line was funny. I'm not trying to call you a hack, but I'll tell you what's a line that's similar. That is so hacky. I don't need to see it in any movie ever again. Is someone ranting about how pissed off they are, and then going, "They're right behind me, aren't they? They're right behind me, aren't they?" It's like, yeah, okay, got it, yeah.
Don't clap just yet. We've been married for 6.
Yeah. Maybe I should just do a bunch of hacky shit tonight. That would be pretty funny. Hey, folks, a little bit about me. I've been married for 12 years. Ho, ho, ho. Don't clap just yet. I've been married for 6.
She's right behind me, isn't she?
She's right behind me, isn't she? Oh.
Oh, take my wife.
Man, because she never shaves her legs. She's the longer we've been married, she's more mannish by the day. She's gross.
Whenever I go to insert my penis into my wife's vagina, I call it Enter Sandman because it's dry as a bone down there.
She never shaves, even though I tell her I prefer.
There ain't no splooge in that cooch, I tell you what.
Oh my god, that's. I do love my wife. I call her the nag, though. I'll tell you that much.
Dude, have I ever done you my bit of like a suicidal hack comedian?
Ooh, oh, take my life, please.
Yeah, take my life. Take it.
Take my
please.
Life. Please.
I can't take my life anywhere.
Take my life is classic. Yeah. So, a little bit about me. I've been happily living for 25 years. Don't clap. Yeah, I'm 50. I'm 50 years old.
I hate myself, but I love this crowd.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a suicidal comedian. That's just a comedian.
I mean, suicidal and comedian are kind of synonyms.
I was about to say it's a Venn diagram, but it's just one circle right there.
People who are happy with their life, take a break. Suicidal guys, you know what I'm talking about.
It's like I say, happy life? What the fuck are you doing?
Dude, happy wife, happy life is like so good. That's like so hacky. It's awesome. It's like not even like being ironic. It's so fucking awesome. Happy wife, happy life.
Happy life.
It is so sick.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
That's all it's about, you know. You just think that true love exists till you're 26, 27, and then you realize that you're gonna die alone if you don't settle. So you settle, pump out a few kids you don't care about because you're like, oh, you guys tried, and then it's just resenting the person that you settled for the rest of your life. I think it's kind of beautiful.
Hey, when I hit the road, this comes off.
That's what it's all about, though. What is a relationship if it's not resenting the other person? You know what I mean? People say, oh, communication. I'm not communicating. What are you talking about? I internalize every feeling I have, because if I tell her, it's just going to end there. I'm not going to have sex for 6 months.
Opening up to the person you care about sounds pretty gay to me.
You understand what I'm saying? If you tell her, she'll just get mad, and then you're not getting laid anymore. Let it build up, and then fight. It's good. Let it build up and then have shouting matches. It's a good system. What is this communication strengthens relationships? I don't think so.
Happy wife? Take my life, please.
Does anyone do a joke like this? You're not as into comedy as I am. You might not know, but I just.
I'm comedy adjacent.
Does anyone do a joke where it's like my mom and my dad had a very good relationship, like communication wise. It's like, but my dad couldn't communicate without throwing a plate. It seemed like they had a good source of back and forth communication. My dad just didn't know how to communicate without throwing plates.
I feel like the obvious joke here would be like they did a lot of physical cues.
Yeah.
My parents were aces at body language.
Yeah, they're so good at body language. Yeah. Yeah, I would say
I learned a,
my love language is physical touch when it's a baseball bat to your face. That's I would say it's physical touch, but it has to be a baseball bat. And you have to wear long sleeves when we leave the house. Okay?
Take my life.
Take my life,
Please.
please. All right.
Women.
This is the
Can't
time
live with them.
show where even though we're not famous, maybe someday people will check out DP. So I have to say, hitting women is wrong. These are jokes, and we don't think that hitting women is actually funny. We just are aware that it is in the world, so we're commenting on it. Okay?
This is
gonna
a
be
joke.
This is how comedy has to happen from now on.
With the essays.
After you go, because that's the thing. People say like PC ruins comedy. It's like it doesn't ruin comedy. It just makes less punchlines happen. Because now when you get up, you can say offensive shit still, but you have to have 4 lines where you're like, I don't actually think this, but you know, what if? You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I
or you get self-righteous about it.
Yeah, I hate it. It's just like, why can't the words comedy show be enough to be like, he's fucking around? But
if you give it enough time, people will just be like, it was a different time, and then we're off the hook.
And I don't want this to be a show where we just complain about BZ. I'm just saying, I'm trying to cover my ass. If it is the year 2045 and anyone just heard that riff, D and I do not support hitting women.
We'll probably both be dead by then.
2045? Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I got about 25 more good years in me.
Yeah.
I feel like what needs to happen is, because Daniel Tosh did this, he had like a countdown on his website of like when of a day where he was going to kill himself if he wasn't famous. Not only be famous, but I feel like you need to have goals, but you need to pick a day where it's like, okay, it's been too long. It's time to pack it in. You know what I mean? I think
45. I'm 24. 45. I'm going to give myself 21 more years. If I don't have a shitty writing job in comedy by 45, it's time to blow my head off. I'm sorry.
You know, and then you can revamp an old joke.
But I need to not be working a fucking shitty job. I need to be doing comedy.
No, I get that, dude. I get that. It's like, I hope at some point it's like I'm at least getting something from making music that like I don't have to fucking shake my ass on the internet.
Fair, yeah, I know.
We're gonna have to work in a kitchen or like do a fucking office job. Like fuck that shit.
Right, yeah.
Like I hope I'm getting something so I can at least like have, you know, kick back a little bit.
Either by the time I'm 45, something needs to happen with creatively, or we need to be getting just checks every month and I don't have to have a job.
Hell yeah.
Socialism, success, or suicide. The 3 S's.
Socialism, success, or suicide.
Yeah, I live my life by the 3 S's. Socialism, success, or suicide. One of the 3 will happen. Either you're giving me checks every month, I somehow blow up in comedy, or I'm going to shoot myself at some point. Okay? Everybody.
The only checks and balances I care about are the checks I receive in the mail and the balance of my bank account.
That's hilarious. The only checks and balances I want to hear about are the checks that are making the balance go up.
Dude, you could if you get far enough along and like you actually make something in comedy, you can tell the joke. You can be like, I've been a successful comedian for 5 years. Don't clap just yet. I've been doing it for 30.
That is true. That is a brilliant reworking of that hack line. Don't clap just yet.
And then if not, you could just Bud Dwyer your way off stage.
Who's Bud Dwyer? I don't know if I get the reference.
He was a Pennsylvania like legislator who got caught for like some kind of fraud that basically ended his political career. And so like he went on camera to give his last speech, and like he said his speech, and you can see the video of it on YouTube. They don't show the whole thing, but like there's video on YouTube of him like he gives his speech, and then he's like, and I've got some things to hand out to people. He hands out some papers to like his like advisors and like people high up in his staff with like instructions, and I don't know what they say. And then he has a manila envelope that he pulls out from under the podium that he's been giving this press conference at.
Yeah.
And then apparently what happens afterwards, it was he pulled a pistol out of the manila envelope and shot himself on
Dude,
live
like,
TV.
Respect. Like, I don't know. Like,
Right?
I'm not saying kill yourself. We shouldn't.
Yeah.
We shouldn't.
We're not advocating that you kill yourself.
We're not advocating.
But if you're gonna do it,
but what I'll say is, I don't know why more people can't be pragmatic or level-headed about suicide. You know what I mean? Because whenever it happens, they're all like, "Oh no," and it's like, it's not sad. It's really not. It's not sad when someone is at that place and they end it. It's just like life's over and they're really not in pain anymore. You know what I mean?
right? Yeah, yeah. Well, my thing would be you got a plan better.
Fair, yeah, but it's just like, I don't know. To me, the idea that not everyone has flipped through the brochure is insane, because it's like, well, are we in the same world? Like, it's it sucks.
Right? No, I fucking get that. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like, are we existing in I guess we're not, because it's like celebrities like to go, oh, seek help, and it's like, your life is amazing. You know what I mean?
Right.
It is insane for someone who's in the 1% to kill themselves, because it's like, life's not hard for you. I'm sorry. It's not.
Right. Yeah. Like
I was telling someone recently, like complaining about like how like no politicians will ever like speak to me. And they're like, well, Biden's had some hardship, like his kid died. I'm like, I don't care. Like, I don't give a, like, his kid should die. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Biden's had some hardship. No. Mm-mm. He also had a son who got caught with like a shitload of cocaine and did like 6 months in jail. It's like, you realize if you were a normal person, you wouldn't see your son again? He would get
right. Your life would be over
for how much cocaine he had.
Right, yeah. It's like your life would be over at that
more
point.
depressing and shitty if you don't have money. Because it's like,
exactly.
Money can't buy happiness is a load of shit. Because it's like, life is clearly more depressing and shitty. A normal guy's son gets into cocaine trouble like that, and he doesn't see his son anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Right,
like,
yeah. Money can foster happiness, even if it can't buy it.
Well, Weird Al has that perfect line, and This Is the Life, where he says, if money can't buy happiness, I guess I'll have to rent it. You know what I mean?
That's a good line, dude.
You just can't prevent it. So if money can't buy happiness, I guess I'll have to rent it. And that's
holy shit.
Exactly what it is. It's like, yep, we're all gonna die, but you can really rent an amazing life until you're gone. If you have
right, yeah. Oh my lord, dude. Oh my lord. That's a good point.
I mean, Weird Al's a genius, of course.
Oh, comedic genius, hands down. One of the tops.
So we've been riffing and rapping and having a good time here, but we started the show with updates on me. What you been up to? Tell me all about it.
What have I been up to? Not much, bro, honestly. Still working on some new music, hoping to drop it soon.
That's good.
Yeah, just fucking around with some clips. I'm gonna be moving soon. That's a life thing, I guess.
You did tell me that. Moving is one of the worst parts of life. It's so
it really is
fucking annoying. I mean, I lived in Richmond for like 2 years, and I've moved. This is the third place I've lived in. It's so frustrating to find a place that's like not insane.
Jesus, dude. Yeah. No, I feel that. It's looking up though. I feel like I've got enough of a handle on it. Like, I got some people helping me. It shouldn't be too bad, and I'm excited too. It looks like it's gonna be a fun place with better roommates and stuff. So yeah, that's mostly what I've been up to.
That's perfect. I love to hear it.
I'm just hanging out.
Yeah. So I'm doing too. Just hanging out, you know.
Hell yeah.
I had an epic week. I went to a baseball game, went to see a movie.
Yeah, what'd you see?
Oh, Nobody, the Bob Odenkirk movie.
Oh, yeah. I forgot Bob Odenkirk was in a movie.
Yeah, well, I mean, I love Odenkirk. Odenkirk is one of my favorite, like, celebrities. Like, I would say one of my favorite comedians. And it's like, I did watch a little bit of Better Call Saul. I forgot about Better Call Saul, but it's like, this is like kind of a more serious movie, even though it has comedic elements. And it's like, it's so interesting to see him presented as like a serious, like badass kind of guy. Because even Better Call Saul is serious, but like he doesn't like beat people up. This is a movie where he's like beating the shit out of people. It's crazy.
Yo, hell yeah.
Yeah, really cool. Really cool. He's basically just like a guy who used to be a special like operative, like for like, I guess the FBI, like he would like murder people for the FBI. And he goes for one last ride. Let's just say the movie's all about one last ride.
He goes hog wild, you're saying?
He goes hog wild. That's exactly what I'm saying. He sure does.
God damn, dude. God damn. Fucking Bob Odenkirk. Like, holy shit.
He's amazing. I definitely recommend you watch Nobody. Alex and I had the most amazing moments because we had this amazing day where we were just walking around DC doing whatever we wanted. And he had parked by a theater. Like, that was where he was able to find parking. And when we're going back to the car, it's 6:44, right? And we had talked about maybe a movie, but it's like, let's pop in and see if anything's ready to go, right? Nobody.
Right, yeah.
6:45.
Yo! You got right in there.
Sometimes things just work out like that.
Hell yeah. Sometimes things just go your way.
Yeah, it's very rare, but sometimes you're firing on all cylinders. Now we have a Stellar Darkly here. How you doing? I'm not sure I know a Stellar Darkly.
Oh yeah, I met her recently. We've been chatting.
Very nice. How are you doing? Welcome to DP. If you don't know what this show is, you got 3 more minutes, conservatively. But this is me and Paige. Every Sunday at 6, we come in and we double penetrate you with jokes. Double penetrate your ears with jokes. It's DP. And
we rip and split. We joke around. We goof.
We goof. We spoof. I do comedy, so sometimes the show's gonna be shorter because I gotta go do a show, which is the case today. But
like tonight, you gotta split.
Last week we did an hour because sometimes I'm not busy.
You're making it sound like it just revolves around your schedule.
Kind of. I mean, if you were ever busy, we could cut the time of the show. But
Oh, that's true, and we have.
It's okay. But I'm just explaining the situation. What do you want from me? I'm just talking to people who like aren't like up our ass at all. It's like, I mean, sometimes the show's 30 minutes. That's just the way it works for us. I don't know what you want from me.
You know when you talk to somebody and like they've got a definite chip on your shoulder, and you just say the right thing and they start defending it.
Yeah.
You're just like, I just wanted to know how your day was.
We ever have a moment where like someone like you can tell, so you're exactly right. Someone's like upset about something, so they just want to vent, which is cool. We all need to do it. But sometimes you get where someone like comes up to you and they're like, "Oh my God, I can't believe what Mark said," and it's like, "Oh, I know, right, man?" And then they just keep going, and it's like, "Yeah, I agree with you. I also can't believe what Mark said." It's like,
so how about this?
From the first statement, I can't believe what Mark said. I was like, I know, right, man? I'm with you. It was fucked up.
And no matter what you say, it always brings it back to Mark. You could be like, yeah, how's the weather today? It's kind of cloudy with a chance of showers later, and they're just like, oh, fucking Mark, you fucked me over that one time in the rain. It's just like, I can't even take this shit anymore. I tell you what, I've had it up to here with Mark.
Yeah, I know. I'm tired of the sunshine. I'm tired of the clouds. I'm tired of it being so dark every day. Dark. That sounds like Mark. Mark pissed me off. I got you, man. I understand.
It's like you didn't hear it? Mark killed himself last week.
Oh, I agree with you, man. I said I agree. What else do you want? I know. I said I agree with you. Mark's dead. I know.
No, just that response to somebody committing suicide. It's just like, I agree.
I agree, man. Mark killed himself. I agree with you. Well, there we go. They always say get on and laugh. That's DP. I love you so much.
That's DP.
And I
love you.
Love everyone who popped in.
I love you so much, P. And I love everyone else who popped in as well. Hope your show goes well tonight, dude. That's awesome that you're doing it at a new comedy club.
Brand new comedy club. Thank you so much for the well wishes. And of course, we'll be here every Sunday at 6. This is DP.
This is DP.
Sundays at 6.